Hello, it's me, it's Grudsop Monkey. How are you? How you doing and all of that? It's time for another episode in the Letters of Sport series, and this time it's a little bit different. We're still looking at the next letter, which is the letter H, but we're not looking at just one team. In fact, we're going to look at 4 teams. The twist, however, is that they're all technically the same. So we're focusing on the Humberside Seahawks, who later then became Hull Thunder, then the Hull Stingrays, and then finally the Hull Pirates. Are you confused? Let's unravel this madness together, shall we? Normally, we would zoom in on the flagstick at this point and show off the team logo, but because there's so many, I've made a banner. So, zoom in on the banner, please. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Here's my lovely banner. Isn't that nice? So, on the left here, we have the yellow logo for the Humberside Seahawks, and then they became the Hull Thunder, which is purple and the yellow there on the second one. The Hull Stingrays were next. I personally think that's the best iteration of their logo so far. And then the final one on the end in green, that's the Hull Pirates. That's what they're currently known as. Now, can you guess, between the Seahawks, Thunder, Stingrays and Pirates, what sport they might all play? What do they have in common? I shall tell you, it's ice hockey. Yes, ice hockey. I will never understand who comes up with these names. Apparently they all work though. So yeah, let's start at the beginning, shall we? With the Humberside Seahawks. They were formed in 1988 and joined the second division of the British Hockey League, though due to sponsorship reasons, it's never actually been called the British Hockey League. It was called the Heineken League at the time. The Seahawks won their inaugural season of the league, and then 2 seasons later, they also won the Division 1 title and were promoted to the Premier Division. The Seahawks even went as far as making it to the top flight playoff final in 1993. They were beaten, so they came in runners-up in that season. And since then, they've had mixed fortunes with a revolving door of players and management alike, not to mention ownership. We'll get to that in a moment. Following a name change to just Humberside Hawks, which tied in with a sponsorship deal with British Aerospace, they later then, even more briefly, became the Kingston Hawks for a season, and the club finally dissolved in 1999, only to be resurrected again as the Hull Thunder. Thunder ran into financial troubles in 2001 and was bought out, and then the new owners also ran into their own financial troubles, which resulted in the team once again being disbanded. They weren't very good as a team as Hull Thunder. There's not a lot to tell you in terms of results, to be honest. But you might be able to see a pattern forming in terms of why the team has so many names. In 2003, the Hull Stingrays was formed, and after limited successes in the British League, they moved to the Elite Ice Hockey League in 2006. But as with previous incarnations of the club, the owners ran into financial trouble. Once again, they did it again. The club was bought out by their league rivals Coventry Blaze, which allowed them to continue playing until the end of the 2011 season, but then the Stingrays were finally placed into liquidation in June 2015. Their place in the league was taken over by the Manchester Storm. Mere weeks later, however, it was announced that the club would rise from the ashes once again, this time as the Hull Pirates, and they found themselves with just 6 weeks to put together a fresh roster in time for the upcoming 2016 league season. They didn't do very well in their first season as the Pirates. They finished 9th out of 10 teams. And then, in a final twist, just to bring us all the way up to date, Hull Pirates will be taking place in this season's league in 2022, but it's not their fault. It's not a financial trouble. It's because Hull Arena, which is where the ice rink is in Hull and where they play their games, currently undergoing renovations, and they've been delayed, and it's not going to be finished in time. There's not going to be an ice rink to play on, which means the Hull are once again without an ice hockey team for a season. It remains to be seen whether Hull Pirates will fold. They've had to release all their players so they can go play for other teams, and they won't be able to play again until next year. So we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Bit of a roller coaster, but hopefully the next episode is slightly more straightforward. I'm tired just thinking about all of the changes and all the years and the days I've had to do the research for on this one. I will see you soon for another Letters of Sports video, so stay safe and stay hydrated and all of the other things that you should stay, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye!